Hello again and welcome back to Easy Network Cam and InternetCameraHelp.com. What we're going to be doing here today is we're going to hook up one of these pan and tilt wireless Easy Network cameras, what you see here in this picture right here. And the first thing you're going to want to do is download your software that helps you identify the camera when you plug it in to your network with a network Cat5 cable. Okay, so we're going to double click on this camera tool. As you can see here right away, you can hit refresh. If you have multiple cams, it's picked up the camera, the test camera that I have plugged in. One thing that's cool about this is with this version 2 of the software that's installed in the camera, the DDNS domain name address is already assigned to each camera. A unique name address is assigned to each one, and this one, this is the domain name address if you were to log in from outside of your local area network. Say you've got it hooked up in your home and you go to your work or something like that outside of your home or small business, and you try to log in with this address that you're setting it up with, it won't work. But instead of signing up for a dedicated account, it's already got a domain name address right here. If you use this in your internet browser anywhere outside of your home or small business, wherever your camera's plugged in, and put this into your browser, this address, you'll log right into your camera and its monitoring software. Okay, right now we've highlighted this and we're going to go ahead and, well, before we do this, I want to show you this cool software too. This software is IP Cam Viewer, and this works on Android, and also it's available for the iPhone. And this is just the still shot of it, but as you can see, if you have multiple cameras, your multiple cameras will be viewed, and you can scroll through them right here, and if you touch one of them you'll get the big view. And also you can pan and tilt with this application. It's very nice, so I recommend that application, and that was IP Cam Viewer. Alright, now let's move on. What we've got here, I'm going to highlight this new camera that I've got plugged in. I've got it plugged in with the power source and plugged into I got the Cat5 cable plugged into the back of it. I've already installed the antenna to it, doesn't matter, because eventually I want to make it wireless. But right now, to get it installed, you have to have it plugged in to your router with a Cat5 cable, and that is probably included if you've purchased a camera or several from us. And what you want to do is open device, and here we got here the device is open. And what we want to do, user, is when you first get your camera, it's for this software version 2 is admin and admin, and press your login. Wow, it's already, we've got it hooked up. Now I'm going to turn the sound off of it right here. That was pretty annoying. Okay, and as you know, on this screen here with these arrows, if you press your mouse with the arrow highlighted in yellow there, I don't know what color it is on your screen, but up, down, sideways, you can flip your video. Say if you mount it on the bracket that's included and mount it up high, you can flip the camera upside down. You can even mirror the image. So those settings are right there for you. You've also got an outdoor setting and different lighting version settings. You can also see this in a different resolution. Oops. Oh, probably because we changed the resolution. Here it comes back. Okay, now we're going to move on. What I want to show you first is the control panel. Well, let's go to net connection first. And as you see here, we got get by dynamic. I always like to change that to static, and I'm going to use this address, IP address for this camera. You want to make sure your subnet mask, which usually always in small homes and businesses is 255.255.255.0. If it's not, you'll want to change that. Also, your gateway is usually standard this, but that could be different depending on your router make or model. And I'm going to save this now that I've changed it to static. Click OK, save success, and it's going to reboot now, so I'm not going to do that. I'm going to keep it open, and it's back up. And we'll go back to net connection, and we'll go to port. Port here is important if you have several of these cameras or several IP cameras working in one network. Right now it's defaulted at 81. If you're having issues with it, you can change it to 80 or port 8080. Most of those will work through your firewall. I've got a dedicated port set up for it already, and that's in another tutorial. You'll have to look at how to port forwarding, how to do your port forwarding through your router. But we can keep it at 81 for now. And we're going to go to control panel next. And you've got lots of options here. I mean, these cameras give you a lot of flexibility. What I want to do here first is show you date and time is one of the first things you want to do, because when it shows up on your screen live, you'll want to see the live date and time that you're watching. And I'm Eastern time zone here in Florida, and then I'm going to save, and it was successful. What else can we do here? We can do a user account. Right now it's set on admin and admin. See, if you edit this, admin is the username and password is admin. And I want to show you something here. If you change, or if you create a new admin, for instance, I'm going to put demo and demo, change it to administrator and save, and I'm going to log out. Now I'm going to do demo and demo and log in. It says login fail. Don't worry, it's not really a fail. What you have to do is go into your tools, internet options, delete your browsing history, confirm delete, and then watch what we do here. I'm going to go OK after it deletes it. You have to close out your internet browser and reopen your internet browser. Once we do that, I'm going to shrink this down and go back to here and open the device again into my internet browser, a new one that I've reopened. Now remember, demo and demo didn't work. We're going to try demo and demo once again and log in, and now it works. So now that's a workaround. Okay, and that's how you get around that. So what we have to do here now, we can also see you can add cameras, several, and have them all on your login screen. And to add another camera, say to this box here, what you do is go to control panel and outer device. You're adding another device outside of this one, and if you do create, here's where you put your information in, username and password, so it can automatically log in to that outer device when you're logged into this one. And you can always go back to live video. So that's how you do that. And you know, you've got your convenient controls here. When you're highlighted on that camera, you can go up, down, sideways, however you want. We're going to move on now, and we're going to go to wireless connection. Wireless connection option under network net connection. Status, we're going to enable it. This is the signal I'm going to pick, the very good one. This is my main outside router. I'm going to pick that, and it should populate here your Wi-Fi router name, your this is your SSID name, and you would enter your password here if it's password protected. Currently I don't have it password protected, so that's how I'm going to do that. And I'm going to save. Okay, now it's resetting. I'm going to close this browser out now. What I want to do, I forgot before I close it out, because these cameras are really finicky. I'm going to go back to my tools, internet options, delete, and delete the browsing history. Right now I'm unplugging my network cable from the camera and unplugging the power source. And I'm replugging back in the power source only. My antenna is already screwed in. But now I'm not wired with the Cat5 cable. And what we're going to do here is we're going to wait for it to refresh. It's rebooting the camera right now since I just unplugged everything and I've plugged it back in. And we're going to see if this thing works wireless now. Hopefully, that way this tutorial will be a successful one. Here we go. I'm going to open device. It automatically opens up my internet browser here. Wow, it's wireless now, and we've logged right in to it. Now we've logged in with this address right here. I want to show you. I'm going to type in this outside domain name address and show you how that works. Just to show you that you can use it both ways. 965.eipcam.com. Enter. Whoops. You got to do a colon and your port. Yeah, you got to always remember when you're using an outside domain address, you have to do, after the .com, do colon and then whatever your port number is. In this case, this camera is set up to port 81. And then we're going to log in. Admin. Hit your login button. We're successfully logged in wirelessly. Download and install OCX. This is going to come sometime in or another. I'm surprised it didn't come up already, but it's probably because we're logging in from an outside domain name. And you just hit this to run and run. Succeeded. Okay. And we're going to run the add-on now. It'll just take it a minute to load. Alright, it's loaded and we are now go. And this is my camera. This is kind of a fuzzy image. Let's make the resolution better on here. Oh yeah, that's right. Every time you change the resolution, we get that issue. It's going to re-log in here. Tab is recovered. We're at the higher resolution now. My dogs are barking outside, and I think we're done. And remember, your control panel is hidden over here. This pops in and out. So I hope that helps you. I hope you enjoy your security for your home or small business, and we'll talk to you on the next tutorial. Thank you very much.